Talking about shame, one of the topics that I got really interested in fact, I got obsessed at one point because I was trying to understand how shame actually affects our reality as women, how this was affecting the experiences that we create, how this was affecting the way we think, the way we act, the way we connect with ourselves. And I was trying to understand how shame, sexual shame, was affecting us in general. And in trying to understand this, I even did like a 30-minute sit-down video last year, 2025, maybe 2024. And I actually tried to deconstruct this whole thing with you guys. But anyways, during my time of trying to understand how powerful shame is, I was able to understand that if you have insecurity, if you think you have insecurity, if you think you lack confidence, if you think you're depressed or frustrated, if you think that you're living a life that isn't what you want, you're not just fulfilled, there's a 90% chance that this is tied to your sexuality, which has been shamed by the society. Yes, what did they talk? At the make video, what happened? Which society has actually successfully tied shame to, especially African women. We are not free with our sexuality. Most women don't even know what turns them on and what turns them off because they have not explored that aspect of themselves. They've not allowed themselves to explore it. A lot of women don't know shit about their vagina. They don't know shit about their body. They're not connected to their body because society have actually made them ashamed of what they should be celebrating, which is sexual shame. And in doing this, in them being successful at doing this, our voices has been suppressed. When your voice has been suppressed, it means that your mental framework has been brainwashed too. And that is why you're not making the right decision for yourself. That is why you're not making a decision that celebrates you. Rather, you make decisions that enslave you. So sexual shame is actually very, very powerful. It is one of the most powerful things ever because your sexuality is tied to your creative energy. If you want to be creative, if you want to be extremely creative, you need to be grounded in your sexuality. You need to be grounded. You need to know who you are sexually. You need to understand who you are. You need to embody who you are sexually. You need to let go of the shame. I am in the process of letting go of the shame. I can talk about what I like. I can talk about how I like it. I can talk about anything when it comes to my sexual life because there's nothing to hide. There's nothing to hide from anybody. And they have successfully done this. Now, if you notice, men expresses their sexuality a lot. That is why if